Hi guys, this is editing me. I didn't realize that I made the actual video so quiet. Um, so I apologize that it's a little hard to hear. Um, but yeah, you can still hear it. It's just kind of quiet. Apologies for that. I didn't realize that I didn't realize that you could hear a pin drop. But anyways, enjoy the rest of the video. It's a good one. It's a banger and it's fantastic and I love it. Now, I don't think that anyone in their right mind would describe me as the peak of humanity's fitness or anything like that. I'm no fitness expert. I'm no anything like that. If you threw me out in the woods, I would probably be eaten by a bear. Now, I do think that I would be able to survive many situations before they even happen based purely on the fact that I would not let that happen. I would not answer the weird knock at the door. I would not investigate some creaking. I'm not helping anyone. Where's my gun? Like, none of these people ever have guns. I would always have a gun. Now, that brings us to the topic of today's video. I am going to be reacting to horror stories and telling you when exactly you should dip out, okay? Because I am not qualified to give you any advice other than running away. And that is okay. Sometimes running away is the best survival strategy. I found one titled 3 True Desolate Cabin in the Woods Horror Stories. Now, we're already starting off good. I would never be in the woods. Point blank. I don't own a cabin, and I'm too broke to afford a cabin. I just dyed my hair yesterday. I'm out half a band. Desolate? I'd never be alone. You're nuts. But I'm assuming that these 3 individuals are going to be alone in a cabin in the woods. Somewhere I would never find myself. I can't explain that enough, that I would never find myself here. And that's why I don't know what to do. I hope you learned something from this. Let's jump right in.
Staying with my brother at a cabin in northern Montana.
Montana?
It was in a dip between the mountains.
That's a small ass cabin?
Too much away from the cabin. I think it was around 5.
And what's the point of the cabin?
I decided to go for a walk before it got dark. I didn't pay much attention and just looked over at him as he walked.
Oh my god. He's gonna get caught, guys. He's suicidal!
Couch near the fireplace.
You let your brother go kill himself.
Exhausted from doing most.
Okay, guys. First comment, I would never be the brother. It's already not me. What are we doing? I'm assuming he's gonna kill us. I think he's either gonna come back with reinforcements to kill us, or he's trying to kill himself. This is just a bad idea in general, especially considering that I'm assuming we've been here before. I don't pay attention to the lore of these things if I have to be dead ass. But us, would I stop my sister? Yes. Would I stop my brother? Okay, maybe our main character has a point. Let's let him do what he wants to do. But now we are alone. Personally, I think I would go with him or something. Because then I know I would bring a bag. I'd bring a gun. I'd bring a flashlight. I'd bring something. What is he gonna do? Oh my god. He's gonna fly at them? What is he gonna do? Does he know jujitsu? Can you use taekwondo on a bear? I don't think so.
But the cabin slowly got darker and darker.
Because it's a cabin.
The sun fell behind the mountains.
But what do I know?
Honey hadn't come back yet.
He's dead. Oh my god.
Without any gear. I jumped up.
Okay, premonition. There's people in the woods. He got, okay? Either that or it's a trap for us. This isn't he's not mauled by a bear. It's not this or that. Like, but even in real life, like, this would be my thought process in real life, not just in the context of this being a horror story. If I'm in the woods with someone, they go missing, I'm not going after them. Like, I would not be this guy. I'm not going after them. You're nuts. Call the cops. Guys, your phone, I don't know if you know this, your phone connects to like the nearest cell tower no matter what if you call the cops or text the cops. Like, you can get to the cops in almost every situation as long as you have battery. And even though we do not have a flare gun, I'd bring a flare. I'd set fire to the woods before I step foot out. Guys, this is when you leave. This is when the situation's out of your hands. Because this is a third party coming in and getting our brother. You know what? Let's see how our main character tries to save him. Let's see.
Grabbed my day bag, along with a headlamp and flashlight. Then headed out to make sure he was okay.
I like the dual sources of light. I do not like that the animation makes it look like he's using them at the same time. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay. Whatever. Don't do that.
We were in bear country.
Oh, we're in Montana. I forgot.
Possibly running into one. As I got deeper into the woods along.
See, we're using the headlamp and the flashlight. What the hell are we thinking? I say we. What are you thinking? Put that away.
My nervousness shifted toward a different possibility.
Mm-mm.
I kept getting a bad sense.
See, but like, I would also set a trap at the cabin for anyone trying to get my cabin. Like, this is a giant plain of wilderness in between two mountains. If someone got Johnny, that means that they know Johnny is there. Like, people know we're here. People know we're a little spot on a map. Like, they know we're in that cabin. They're already probably stalking us out. I'm surprised they didn't jump us right when we left. Like, this already leaving just isn't a good idea because now we don't know if anyone's back in the cabin. Oh my god. Sorry.
As if expecting someone to be there.
We are in the woods. I do that in broad daylight.
Coming down toward me. He
Oh.
looked uneasy, and he wasn't in a dead sprint.
See, okay. Sorry to assume the worst, but I would assume that like Johnny has like a bomb strapped to his chest and he's coming towards us. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you guys ever heard about that guy with like the bomb collar and the guy sent him in to go rob? What was it? Was it a bank? I don't know. And then his head blew up. That's what I'm picturing. Like, he's a trap for us. He's making us stop. He's making us lose focus on what's happening around us. Our eyes are no longer on the technically our prize was Johnny. But again, if he's really if I was freaked out and I finally found my salvation of, you know, the person I came here with, he has supplies, he has this, I'm out of here, I would sprint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there'd be like, I'm gone. And also, like, he looks, I mean, based on this animation, which is obviously like live camera footage from the woods. I mean, we weren't told that like came out of the forest bloody or like limping or this or that. Like, something was keeping him here. You know what I'm saying? That thing is going to keep us here. We're fucked. Oh my god.
Like he was trying to get away from something.
Me.
I was trying to ask.
We look really identical.
He was trying to tell me to turn back and get to the cabin.
I've been saying this the whole damn time, Johnny.
And told me he saw someone watching him from out in the trees. Said the guy looked really creepy as he kept walking through the trail.
See, this would never happen if we had a weapon. Like, I feel like people just don't keep weapons near them. At my desk, I have a very pointed pen. Okay, I understand that's not like long range, but I mean like metal, I mean jagged, like, I mean, it's something. When I go out, knife. But if I was going to the woods, you wouldn't be able to, like, pat me down without feeling a gun, bro. Without feeling a barrel. But whatever. We're in pacifist country. Is Montana a stand your ground state? Someone look it up.
The man almost seemed to be stalking him.
Here's my haircut. Hold
Johnny
on.
thought if he just walked back to the cabin in the daylight, the guy might have followed him.
Okay, this is true. Okay. Johnny's smart. But then again, if we were Johnny, what do we do? Good question. Because again, I feel like based on this, Johnny isn't like NFL. Like, Johnny isn't gonna be able to like throw him over his shoulder or like, "Bow, bow, 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 get off me!" Like, I think maybe we're a little better than normal just because we're camping. So maybe we also do other outdoor things. Like, maybe we hike a lot, and also we're on like in between mountains, so we obviously had to hike a little bit. And I don't think you go here without, you know what? This is animated horror stories. This could be our first camping trip. I was gonna say I don't think we'd come here without a little experience. I wouldn't. But then again, if we're Johnny, call the police, call us, try to like, I don't make some sort of signal. Like, you don't have to let him follow you. We're in the woods. Hit him with a stick. Like, what? He obviously looks homeless. He can't afford a lawyer. He's not gonna say, "Oh my god, Johnny hit me with a stick. Get him." Like, do anything. I feel like there were many solutions. Set fire to the woods.
He was the older brother.
Oh, he's older than us.
He was just trying to be safe rather than sorry.
Fair enough.
The guy he saw probably just had a cabin nearby too.
What the fuck? See, I would never come to that conclusion. Because at no point in these horror stories are people described as friendly. It's never like, "Oh my gosh, he waved his hand and offered me some oatmeal cookies." It's never that. It's always, "Oh my gosh, he was stalking me. He must have a cabin. Oh my gosh." But he looks the way that he's depicted to us. I'm assuming that the person who wrote this provided some sort of description. Okay, he had a cabin in the woods, but he didn't perceive Johnny as a threat either. Okay.
We made dinner, then sat out on the front porch for the rest of the night to keep watch for anyone.
Why are our eyebrows like that?
Going in later and sleeping until morning.
But like, if he thought that, okay, if it's common enough for people to be here, which I swear we were told the opposite at the beginning, we were not. We were just told that we were in between mountains. That Johnny was like, okay, he just owns a cabin. Why not try to draw some attention if you think this guy's a weirdo? Like, talk a little louder and be like, "Sorry, dude, I'm deaf." Like, it's not, it's not that hard. It's not, you know what? I'm just hating to hate.
Packed our bags and left to go on the main hike in the area.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna be there with the
Around
tank.
6 hours.
We have an Apple Watch.
Heading in, Johnny tossed his bag down and said he was going to take a shower. I waited on the
What
couch.
bougie cabin is it?
I was only laying there for a minute though.
We have connection. Okay.
I just felt strange all of a sudden.
Okay, you're being watched.
And I noticed the obnoxious sound of the water pump for the shower hadn't started yet.
Oh my god.
Johnny? No response. Got up and walked down the
No, oh my god. Like, I would not do this. Because again, if Johnny can't do it, neither can. I understand. 2 people are better than 1. But if Johnny didn't come back, if Johnny didn't start a shower, if Johnny didn't do this or that, something has incapacitated him until we know different. Okay? We're not even grabbing anything. We're stupid.
and could see Johnny between the crack in the door.
Is he dead? Okay. He's fine.
Clearly telling me to go away.
Johnny's so real. Johnny seems able to keep calm. Can we be Johnny? What the fuck? Why are we stupid? See, if we grabbed like a lamp or something, we'd have something.
I saw him raise a gun from his side.
Okay.
I tackled him. Johnny immediately knew what to do.
Like, I just feel like that's so... There had to be a reason, or there had to be some part of our mind that was like, oh, why isn't Johnny, like, throttling this guy? But okay, take the initiative. He's homeless. He probably hasn't eaten. I feel like the average person would be able to take down a homeless person. Like, if we were in a Thunderdome, I mean, I'm betting on the person that probably has a roof over their head. How did he get a gun, though? That means that he probably has other victims.
We wrestled the gun away from him and got him mostly under control.
Shoot him! In the leg or something! Shoot him in the leg so he can't chase us.
He wasn't letting up either.
Hit him! Hit him on the head!
We decided Johnny, who was much bigger than I was.
Johnny's much bigger than us, and it didn't set us off wondering why he was so scared. Okay.
Then I turned the car on and got it ready. We could hear him screaming from inside the...
He's laughing.
But by the time they made it to the cabin, all the scraps we...
No shit. Like, we should have knocked him out. Hot take.
Where he was told to call me into the room. He'd be giving me no chance if he did.
Fair enough, Johnny. Okay. But then again, why not, like, accidentally knock something over? He's lucky he didn't just shoot him. Like, I feel like there were many. It's the same thing. Like, if he's following you, make some sort of signal if you think there are other people out there. We're 2 feet away. Like, I feel like everyone knows the little, like, don't, like, for, like, SOS. Like, I mean, if I was in the woods and we had to wait to get service, you don't have walkie-talkies. And even then, like, oh, he's going to shower. Why would he have like, I don't know. What if he needs something? Like, you know what I'm saying? What if something as simple as being like, okay, I'm gonna quick go walkie Johnny to be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm going out for a walk. I don't know why we do that, considering that we almost just got ganged. Maybe we're feeling a little rebellious. I don't know.
How insane it was that I tackled the guy.
No, that was insane. I don't see. I wouldn't do that. See, I feel like it's important for you guys to know that I'm viewing this from the perspective of a 5'1" woman who's 96 pounds. I would not be able to do what Johnny did. I am going to go try to get help. But then again, if someone is trying to get me to help, I can't help you! I mean, with a gun, yeah, that's because I know how to do that. The average person is useless shooting a gun in life or death. You can hit someone with it, definitely.
Found it belonged to a man who'd been missing 5 years.
Unrelated third party. What'd I say? I said he had other victims.
That could have been mine and Johnny's fate as well.
Okay. A 1 through 10 likeliness that this would happen to me. I wouldn't be in a cabin. I wouldn't be in the woods. I'd have a gun. Like, I'd have some, like, I wouldn't split up. I would 100% have another person, if not, like, actually, no, I would have another person. I'd also have my dog. I'd have some sort of, I'd have some sort of, like, third communication. I feel like it's important to mention that while I'm talking about this, I'm talking about, like, I would not go into a cabin in the woods if I did not have these things. I'm not saying, like, oh, this is my ideal scenario. Like, no, like, I'd be able to tank it. I do this. I'm saying that, like, under no circumstances beyond, like, I am forcefully being moved to this cabin, like, I would not go there unless I had these things. Like, these people plan to go to the woods in these mountains. If I was planning to go to the woods in the mountains, which I would never do, point blank, but if I had to, then I would have these things. These people weren't kidnapped and brought to these mountains. They chose to go on this little vacation. So I'm putting myself in the same circumstances they put themselves in. They knew they were coming here. They chose not to prepare. Me, I would prepare. I prepare for everything, but I would especially prepare if I was in the middle of the wilderness in mountain. Like this, that's why I say this would never happen to me, because it would physically never happen to me. I'm not allowing it. Likeliness that this exact scenario would happen to me, 3. Likeliness that I, at one point in my life, might be in a cabin in the woods and a stranger might break in with a gun. 7? It's a third part. I don't know. Maybe they're feeling crazy. I don't know. I feel like I'm very robbable. But then again, I don't know. I mean, a gun can solve a lot of things. And even then, like, do people not lie anymore? Like, again, he comes knocking on my door. Knock, 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 knock. Hi, I saw that you were, like, emancipated. I'm here to rob you. Oh, you better watch out. My 6'5" Marine boyfriend is gonna come get you. Like, no one lies anymore. And then again, he's homeless, so I don't think he cares about that. But, like, again, Johnny came back scared and said, there's some guy watching me. And we, like, no one came to our cabin and was like, hey, we're camping nearby. Like, hey, do you want to be friends? So obviously he was a foe. So we didn't set any, like, traps or, like, awareness. Like, that's something as simple as, like, putting maybe, like, some sticks or leaves in front of, like, our home to be like, oh my gosh. And also, because what? Did he come to the house? He either came to the house in the hours we were waiting, or he came to the house when we weren't there. Well, we said nothing. We said no preparation. We didn't bring a little camera, a portable camera. We brought nothing. Whatever. On to the next one.
This was a while ago.
Okay.
2014. When
Woo! 2014, I was 8. So I'm putting 8-year-old me in this situation.
My cousin offered me to stay at his cabin just south of the Appalachian Mountains.
Appalachian? Where the hell are you from? Appalachian.
Started moving a bunch of stuff from my car into the cabin and noticed someone watching.
Oh, brother. You call them out.
Far from the path.
You call them out. Like, it's, I don't know. I don't think I would maybe have the social confidence, but it annoys me how many people see, like, oh, people peering from around the corner. People doing that. People, like, I understand you're in shock. But imagine how shocked they are. They're trying to be scary and creepy and undetected and do this and that and this. And you fucking see, you go, hey, what's up, dickhead? Like, point it out. And also, I don't understand all these people that camp alone. This is already unrelatable to me. Mostly because in 2014, I was 8 years old. My mommy and daddy would be there. But also, me now? What? Like, I'm bringing a person, I'm bringing a dog. And none of these people do, like, any, like, I don't say training, but, no, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like one of the most simple things you can do when you are alone and doing some sort of activity or event by yourself that is even remotely dangerous. And even something like, I do it when I would go to, like, the park. Like, set a check-in time. Be like, no, like, I'm supposed to be, like, I'll call you in, like, 30 minutes, every 30 minutes. Or, like, by, like, 3:30 if I haven't called you, something went awry. It's something as simple as that. Because, again, we're in the woods. Like, you have no form of emergency communication device or anything that you can bring. You get bit by a snake, you're done. Mauled by a bear, you're done. Weird man, piece of you from behind the tree, you're done. Throw a rock at him.
Grabbed the rest and locked my car and saw the man still out there.
He's gonna break your window, hotwire your car, run into the house.
I just asked if he knew who it might have been.
No description.
With a fence around the whole area.
Is it a high fence? So he burrowed.
Immediately
Took a plane.
Before I didn't care all that much.
Why?
Oh, it was pretty.
Why?
We're on the property, just staring at me from afar.
It wasn't that far.
I couldn't even see up to the tree line.
Board up the windows and the doors.
The movie helped keep my mind.
What movie?
I saw something in the corner of my eye. I looked.
Oh my god, like, I feel like I can only take so many coincidences before I do start jumping to the, like, most extreme conclusion right off the bat. We saw a strange man. We saw a strange man. We saw a strange man. Okay? We're creeped out. Okay, the movie took our mind off of it. Bad idea when there's a strange man. We don't, because again, the last one had a gun. They can have anything. Okay? I feel like until you know different, always assume the worst. Okay? If you calm yourself down before the solution is resolved, problem, I meant problem, that's how you die. And in this situation, I was if I heard a creak in the house, I would think it is him. Like, it's that simple. Oh no, there's something outside. There's something outside. How many things are tall enough to be in your window and to catch your attention in the pitch black outside?
I thought I might have just seen something move over there.
Yes, and it was a man. Oh, he's wearing a hoodie. He's wearing Carhartt.
I quickly got up and started walking toward it.
Oh my god. No.
Leave
the cabin. Leave.
Called my
Your cousin can't do anything. Leave the cabin. In case you weren't picking up on it, this is when I would personally leave the situation. And you might be thinking, oh no, it's really dangerous to go outside. It's really this, it's really that. If our car is visibly fine, and I'm assuming it is because no car alarm has gone off to be like, oh my god, the window's broken. Maybe he slashed our tires, but again, I mean, we seem to have been in the front room for a hot minute. Maybe we would hear the air. It seems to be very quiet. I feel like maybe we would have heard his footsteps or seen him or had some sort of clue. I would also have a flashlight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'd be able to gauge if my car was fine. I'm gone. Either that, I'm running, bye. I'll circle back. Like, okay, maybe not running, but I'm like boarding myself up in the closet or something. Like, this is when I leave, or I'd be like, cousin, call the cops, cousin, call an Uber, cousin, call the Coast Guard, get me out of here. But our main character seems to not be doing that, so looks like we're stuck here.
For how far out the cabin was.
We are waiting an hour.
There in a decent amount of time. The guy who had been watching me was long gone.
This is when you say, can you please escort me to my car? We get in the car and we check to see if it's fine.
So I was left alone again.
Leave! Oh my god! You know that picture of SpongeBob in the handcuffs that are like 10 sizes too big for him? That's the situation we're in right now. You should have asked them to just get you. Just go with the cops. This isn't even our cabin. We have nothing to lose. Be like, no, can you guys like escort me back to my home? Was a homeless man gonna follow you at 20 miles an hour? What are we doing?
The thought of bringing all my stuff out to the car,
this is why we should have done it when the cops were here. Because again, I feel like on paper, a person, okay, maybe if I had the mind of a criminal, I feel like most crimes are against people anyway. So I'm assuming that a person maybe isn't that intimidating to one with a criminal mindset. But a cop, because again, cops don't check in, more cops come, baby. Like that whole woods is going to be swatted. I don't know, like, come on, like, we should have gone!
Back and forth from the cabin in the middle of the dark.
We can't one trip it? I guess we were bringing boxes. I'm crying. We should have been gone.
See anything at all.
We don't have sheets to cover them with.
And I was just pacing the house, double checking everything.
Okay, but if we're not leaving, we go on lockdown. Bear traps.
I had to rest.
No, you don't. See, I would never do this. Like, we don't have a little bell. We don't have 2 pieces of metal that we can tie to a string. Go click, 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 click. Like, if something were to open or break. Like, what are we doing? Oh, my God. This is like those ones where, like, someone will be at the door and be like, knock, 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 knock. And then, like, we'll open the door and be like, wow, you look really scary and creepy. And then they'll knock again and we'll be like, guess it was nothing. Guess they just really needed something. Maybe they really needed some eggs. No! It's 2026. DoorDash. Instacart. Do anything.
Woke up early. Like, very early.
Yeah. Something woke you up.
Almost immediately.
Something woke you up.
Went back into that panic state.
Because something woke you up. Do people not know the difference between, like, waking up because you're rested, waking up just because your body wants to wake up, and waking up because something woke you up? That happened to me the other day. It was yesterday. I woke up, and I could sense that, like, something woke me up. I wait 10 minutes, and I have a piercing pain in my side. I can know the difference between something waking me up and then something not. Just me being like, oh, I have to wake up now. Like, if you're not sure, give it, like, 20 seconds. Because, again, like, say it was something knocked over. Like, just look around. You should be able to see. Or say it was something like me, like my side was actually in bright flaring pain. I waited like, what, 5 minutes? We don't have 5 minutes, but I understand. Wait like a hot second. Because if you can't immediately see the danger, that means that they know you're awake now, and that's not good for us. If that makes... Also, who shoots awake? What? I go... Whoa.
No way I could go back to sleep without walking around first.
Why are you considering it?
I didn't hear anything.
But how much do you trust your 1 sense? I say that as a person who has bad hearing, by the way. I have really bad hearing. I need a hearing aid. I have 20/20 vision. I don't have good hearing. I have a minorly biased opinion on trusting your hearing.
Couple thumps on the end of the cabin.
Okay, that's when we break the window and we run to our car and our windows don't open.
A bit closer. And
what are you doing?
see the shadow of something moving.
Oh, good Lord! Stop! Turn around!
The shadow suddenly stopped moving.
'Cause he sees your shadow, bitch!
Slowly started moving again.
Oh, he's moving to the wall.
I that had been watching me.
I'm crying!
I turned.
Oh, I thought he was smiling this whole time.
A few slow footsteps moved down the hall.
Call the cops again! Call someone again! Text the cops!
Wanting to call for help, but thinking he might hear me.
Text the can you text the cops in that time? Text your friend to call the cops. What? Oh, it is 4 a.m. though. Would he be awake? Text every human being you know. Call it. You're gonna die anyway.
Open the window and make a run for my.
Our window's open! We didn't immediately do something about that. We didn't sweep.
Stay there and wait for police. I wouldn't have gotten out so easy.
I don't even know why we stayed there to begin with. Okay, second story. 1 out of 10 likeliness happening to me. The first half of this me showing up at a cabin and there being someone there like watching me, I mean, I would say maybe like 5. I don't know. People live in the woods. Who knows? But me waiting to the end? No. I would have left at the cop. 0. 0. Negative. We're going into the negative numbers. Likelihood of everything in the story happening to me, 1 through 10? None. Nothing. None. Really none. If not for the fact that, like, I don't like lifting things, and I feel like if I had a lot of luggage like he seemed to have, I would be so inconvenienced I either wouldn't go to the cabin or I would help, like, bring someone to help. Like, it's something as simple as that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I am so inconvenienced by everything. Like, oh my gosh. That one was stupid. The first one, I don't think they were smarter, but I think they seem to have a lot more brawn on their side. Shout out to Johnny. I just don't have that either. Which is why I know I'm saying it jokingly, but a gun? Like, guys, that's all I have on my side. But also, like, I have dogs. I have a lot of, like, friends who, like, work out. Like, I would bring someone. I can't think of one scenario. Like, if I am alone in a cabin in the woods, I'm kidnapped. There's no scenario where I'm not bringing an absolute, like, beefcake with me. Unless I'm kidnapped. On to the next one.
In 2016, I made a trip down to my
I'm 10.
father's. We'd never really go to his cabin because he said there wasn't much of a reason to once the town was gone. But after he passed away, I figured if anything, I hope the trip would clear my mind a little.
Is it just us? You don't have cousins? You don't have siblings?
So I was prepared to camp the night in a tent if I had to.
No. Like, no one has bear spray on them. Like, I feel like when you off topic, but I feel like so many of like the like how to beat videos, like they always have these really convoluted solutions, like this and that. This has a simple ass solution. Just be prepared. Like, there are so many kits that come with all these little knickknacks. And like, again, something like I can't imagine not wanting to like have some sort of system to alert me if something was outside. Because again, most of these cabins, I'm assuming, don't have like a large amount of electricity, so I don't think we have cameras. So again, that wouldn't make me feel safe, so I wouldn't go. But like a bell, a bear trap, or like even something as small as like a whoopee cushion. Like, do you see? It's so simple. It can be so humorous. Like, just something to like ease your mind. No one wants peace of mind anymore. What are you doing?
Someone realized this place wasn't in use and probably had stayed here.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe for a while.
No, there's a body in the boards.
So it's no signs of anything being there for a couple years or so.
That means they left, dog. That means that they're out for fishing. Gone for fishing. They're coming back.
There was a light, but mostly I was just surprised anyone else was around here. Likely, it was
no, they're going to scalp it.
The possibility of anyone else being out here was genuinely impossible.
We just saw someone.
Thought I must have been on edge for reasons that were beyond me.
What? None of these people trust their gut enough. Maybe I give my gut too much merit. But none of them do. They're like, oh, I have a bad feeling. Must be not. No! Do something about it. Oh, I have a bad feeling. Then remove yourself from that situation or do something to make it better. It's that simple. Like, if you feel something, I can't fathom the concept of me thinking that something's wrong and just sitting there being like, oh my God, it's out of my control, guys. It's fate. It's not fate. That's a serial killer. What are you doing? Although, I do have to mention, so far, I mean, this guy isn't... I know he hasn't been put through much strife yet, but I feel like I like him the most. Especially because, we're a few minutes in. He hasn't let his brother go out to certain doom. He hasn't ignored some creepy guy waving at him. Like, I think it's because he hasn't encountered the killer yet.
Cracks and crunching coming from the front of the cabin. I only managed to realize it wasn't a wild animal, and was definitely a person. Just as they got up to the front door, the wood stove
grab a log and throw it at him. Maybe not that far yet.
Then they knocked.
Hello.
The man called out my dad's name.
Your dad?
I think he knew after I spoke that I wasn't my dad.
No shit! See, I'm, of course, talking from the POV that if someone yelled at my dad's name, I obviously do not sound like my father, or look like my father, or am my father. But if he knows your dad's name, I mean, I I I feel like there's a chance he knows your dad? Like, what? Like, I'm just confused.
He's gonna call out my dad's full name, home address, zip code, social security number. I wonder if he knows him.
I'm an old friend of the man who built this cabin.
Oh, this is our dad. I thought this was our granddad's cabin. Maybe I'm mishearing. I told you guys I don't have good hearing.
To hear stories and everything.
Shut the hell up. You don't own Facebook, pictures, a mom, an older sibling.
After thinking for a second, I decided to share that I was the son of the man he was
Oh my
looking for.
god. What if he has a vendetta or something? Like, what if your dad burned down that town?
Sorry to hear that, kid. Wish I could have seen him one more time. Something was off about the way he said it.
Maybe your dad ran a monopoly and that's the reason this town is abandoned. Like, no one, like, even if a complete stranger told me, no, my dad just died, I'd be like, oh my god, like, I'm so sorry. Okay, that didn't sound genuine, but, like, I'd make it sound more genuine. Like, I'm not feeling genuine distress over a stranger telling me that something bad happened to them. I don't care about them. But, like, there's no red flags. There's no red flag. I understand he's seeing, like, oh my gosh, no, but, like, if, motherfucker, get out of there.
Why don't you open up and we can have a chat?
No, talk through the door.
Cold out here, son. Would be nice to share that fire.
He got a friend. He got a friend. He has a friend. Always assume there is an accomplice until you confirm there is not. Survival tip. Yeah, he has a friend. He has a buddy. They're running on gas. The car is waiting. Something's happening. I feel like in situations, period, there are a lot of outside factors that you can abuse, if that makes sense. Like, I was watching one of these the other day, and the guy, he ordered a pizza, a stranger was outside, whatever. And you can leave him out there. If you leave him out there long enough, he's not going to rob your house because, again, it's something as simple as, like, my neighbor leaves for work at, like, 6 a.m. Like, he has to get in and out at a certain time. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, maybe he has diabetes. Oh, no. Like, it's, again, like, we don't know the outside circumstances. We just know that he is hurrying. Like, it could be something life or death. His friend could be bleeding out. Like, it could be like, oh, I need the money within the hour. Oh my gosh, no, like, my daughter needs his surgery. Like, he could be injured. Like, there's a reason that he is rushing, and that puts us in more danger because he's more willing to be like, oh my gosh, just trying to burn down the whole thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then again, on the other hand, if he's cool, calm, and relaxed, that means that there is something telling him that there's no danger for him. No time limit, I feel like, is scarier than having a time limit in these things. Because again, if we can outlast that time limit, he moves on to someone else. Survival tip. Or he just mutilates us. Like, this isn't, like, there are many outside factors to this outside factor. I just feel, I don't know.
Wouldn't find what words to say next.
You say, get off my property, no thanks. You say, I got a gun pointed at this door. Get away!
Kid, open the
Put
door.
something over the door.
Let me die out here in the cold.
Yes. Yes, he's not your problem.
For my hunting knife.
That's funny. What is that gonna do?
And it was followed by the sound of his footsteps walking away.
He turns around, you stab him. Like, it's that simple. Whip open the door. Bang! Hit him with a book or something. Oh, this is unfurnished, isn't it? There's gotta be wood.
Are untouched.
Okay, I see many flaws with this. I know what we said about the one before this, like, okay, like, I feel like I could visibly see that the car was either okay. Like, even if he slashed our tires, you guys know you can drive without tires, right? Like, that's gonna mess up your car, but then again, it's your car or your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you truly feel like you are in danger, you can drive without your wheels. Like, you're fine. We saw light in the town. The town leads to the forest. It would be fair to assume that this guy was that light. Or at least I would assume that, right? Because again, oh, this town is abandoned. There's coincidentally someone in the town that's completely unrelated to the guy in the forest. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's not a coincidence. It's the same guy. And you said you were worried about your car. You're editing me again. The narrator did in fact mention that he was scared of his car being like scalped and pillaged. I just cut that part out because as much as it's relevant now, it added nothing earlier. Your car's fucked up, dude. He drank the gas. He ate the tires. Punched out the headlights. We're gonna get a ticket. We're gonna get a fine. And we're gonna die. So what are we doing? Like, I just feel like I would not assume that my car was even there. Like, I understand it might be our only thing, but, like, I mean, he seems to be full sending it without even considering that his car might be a little trash heap.
Or come to terms with everything. But honestly, I'm just left with more questions.
That's it?
Never
He's not in the
really
trunk?
knew the town was dying off, and everyone else was leaving.
Everyone else was also
Now I
dying.
think I don't know why that man was still around there, or what he really wanted from me,
He wanted
or how
to
he
kill
could
you.
hit me
His
like
dad
that.
probably ran him out of town. Okay, likeliness of me going to my dad's cabin that he built, and someone goes to get vengeance. A 6, a 6, a 6, a 6. Likeliness of this entire thing happening to me, none. I would have a friend. I would never go to this town. I don't like restoring things. I don't like I wouldn't sleep there. Like, there are a lot of factors that would lead me to either be safer or just like not whatever the hell this was. Guys, this was really fun. I'm a hater for these types of things. I'm a hater for all movies though. I love pointing out what I think people did wrong and why they're stupid. I understand that like this wasn't the most like eloquent thing. Like, it was more just me commentating on why I thought they were dumb. But then again, look at the content we just consumed. Were they not dumb? I think they were pretty dumb. I'm probably gonna do more of this just because I watch these all the time, and I think it's really fun to make because usually it's just me talking to like my sister or someone, but now you guys can live. You're welcome for that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the long break. I have another video and it has more of an explanation for why the break was so long. Thank you for watching, and I love you all so much. Don't get killed. Please, that would be really embarrassing. I love you.